Twin, are you serious right now?
What?
Get yourself together. Look, sit up straight. Look alive.
Yes.
This is your first 2K interview. You gotta kill it.
Okay.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
Swish.
I like that. That was a cool little handshake.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
All right, guys, are we ready? You ready to roll?
Yes.
Cool. Hey guys, I'm Rachel, and I'm here with Freak today, one of the NBA's newest stars. Thank you for coming on the show.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You have been doing amazing this season. How does it feel to be one of the most talked about young NBA players?
It's great. You know, I've been working really hard on my game, so to see the team getting wins and, you know, they're talking about me, it feels good. I want to keep the ball rolling.
And we all know that your game on the court has been spectacular.
Thank you.
And I've heard that you're pretty good in NBA 2K also.
Somebody told you right. Yeah. We bring the system on the road. We play in the hotel rooms. It could get pretty competitive.
So who's the best on the team then in 2K?
Me, of course, by far. But there are a couple of guys that give me some tough games. But the only person that ever really beat me in the game was my best friend, Vic. Rest in power, Vic. But that was because he played every single day of his life. So that was the only reason.
So pretty heated matches between you guys.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So what was it like to see your virtual self in the game for the first time?
I loved it. I grew up playing 2K. So to see myself in the game made me feel like I made it. You know, I've always wanted to be on a cover of 2K like KD, Kobe, or MJ. So I'm just working for that, hopefully.
Well, hey, if you keep playing the way that you are, you might be on our cover one day.
Maybe. That would be an honor. I would love that.
Well, keep it up. Keep working hard. Good luck for the rest of the season. And thank you again for coming on 2K TV.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
And you know how we end these interviews? High fives.
High fives. All right, there you go.
Hey man, oh man, I'm going to get some shooters out there. I can't believe it. Shooters out there. The 10-gallon tracks, the hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps, rocking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Welcome, everyone. This is All-Star Action, folks. Kevin Harlan happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Let's get it on in the Foot Locker three-point gun. Here we go with Damian Lillard. He'll have 60 seconds to get off 25 shots from beyond the arc.
What beats me counted.
He
comes away with a total of 15 points. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
Yeah, I agree, Clark.
22, god damn.
And so we'll see Nicholas Batum.
Nicholas, let's see how much he gonna make.
From the very first year, it took
a fine score of 22 points for the round. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Well, he did, especially considering the fact that he came out of the gates pretty slowly. But when things kicked into gear for him, guys, he really got hot.
And here we go with Freak.
The hardest thing for a shooter might be just maintaining that same level of concentration through all 5 racks.
Yeah, I think it is the hardest thing, Clark, because you're just not used to taking 25 shots in 1 minute. And nobody does that, even in practice. You know, you don't really do it that way. So it's a very foreign feeling when you're out there, and you've got to maintain that focus.
Only managed to sink one there. Now is 6. He needs 8 points more. 8 points. Moneyball, no good.
Dang, I'm not making it. I'm not making it to the second round.
He's got 10.
Nice finish, well done.
Oh, okay, maybe I can make it to the second round if I make more than 15.
2 more points to stick around. Make that 14.
Oh, yes, I made it to the second round. Barely.
He turned in a pretty good round
Barely.
right there, don't you think?
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls. And those are huge points.
Look at how many he's going to make. Dang, 18?
probably ain't gonna make it.
So it's
Yeah,
Paul
18.
George
How much Paul
ready to
George
go.
gonna
It
make?
can be a big advantage going last. He knows the score he needs to beat in order to qualify. So he's got 19 points.
19,
Guys, hard to
dang.
find any fault with that display.
Yep, he did exactly what he needed to. If he had a target number in mind, I think he passed it.
And here we go with Paul George.
Paul George first.
He had the lowest
Second
score
round,
of
let's
all
see
the
how many he gonna make.
qualifiers. So he goes first. Let's see if he...
20? Dang.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to
Klay
start
Thompson?
here.
How many
And
he
as a
gonna
rookie
make?
last year, Klay Thompson showed early on that he had no problem, so he ends up at 17.
17? Okay. 17? Okay, I can try to make 17.
And so we'll
More
see.
than
Nicholas
17.
Batum. Here we go. This is it. He led
It's
all
Nicholas
qualifiers.
Batum.
Now,
Let's see how he
can
gonna
he emerge victor?
18? Okay. I can try to make 18. More than 18 and 17.
And we have reached the conclusion of the Foot Locker three-point contest.
Oh, damn.
And what an
Them
event
those
it has
only
been.
people in round two? Paul George won? Paul George won the three-point shootout, cuz.